What's going on, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and join the family. We're talking all things Dallas Cowboys, and today we've got something huge to discuss as we look forward to the 2025 NFL Draft. The stakes are high for America's team, and we've got to break down what to expect, especially as the Cowboys are gearing up to make some critical decisions for their future. Now, let's get right into it. With the draft approaching, all eyes are on the Cowboys front office to see how they'll approach the next chapter of this team. As we analyze this upcoming draft, there's one name that's been making waves, and it's none other than Travis Hunter. The question on everyone's mind, is he the future of the Dallas Cowboys? When you take a step back and look at the Dallas Cowboys' current roster, it's clear that they're already in a strong position. This is a team that has been knocking on the door of Super Bowl contention for the past few seasons, but despite their impressive defense, potent offense, and high-caliber players, they still have areas they need to address if they want to make that next leap into championship glory. For starters, the Cowboys' defensive backfield has been solid, but let's face it, it could be more dynamic. The team already has one of the league's best corners in Trevon Diggs, but there are concerns about depth and aging in the secondary. Stephon Gilmore has been an excellent addition, but he's not getting any younger, and players like Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson might not be part of the team for much longer, meaning the Cowboys could be in the market for young, explosive talent in the secondary. And it's not just the defense. The offensive line is another area of potential concern. The Cowboys have one of the league's top units, led by stalwarts like Tyron Smith and Zach Martin, but both are nearing the twilight of their careers. Depth and youth are critical here. The Cowboys can't afford to wait too long before they find replacements to protect Dak Prescott and keep the running game consistent. Speaking of Prescott, the Cowboys still need to surround him with enough talent to give him the weapons he needs to succeed. CeeDee Lamb is a superstar in the making, but the lack of a true second option at wide receiver has hindered this offense at times. Michael Gallup has flashed moments of brilliance, but consistency has been a concern, and finding another dynamic playmaker is critical to the Cowboys' success in the future. Now, enter Travis Hunter, a name that is sending shockwaves through the football world. If you haven't been following college football closely, Hunter is a name you're about to hear a lot more of as we head into the 2025 NFL Draft. In the past couple of years, Hunter has been nothing short of spectacular. The first ever two-way player to earn the coveted title of No. 1 overall recruit in the 2022 class, Hunter made a splash by committing to Jackson State University under the guidance of legendary cornerback and coach, Deion Sanders. Hunter's versatility is mind-blowing. He's not just a top-tier cornerback, capable of locking down some of the best wide receivers in college football. He's also a dynamic playmaker on offense, primarily at wide receiver. To give you an idea of his impact, he put up over 1,000 yards receiving and added 7 touchdowns while also recording 5 interceptions and a handful of pass deflections on defense in 2024. That's the type of production that can't be ignored, especially when you consider how rare it is for a player to excel at both positions at such a high level. The Cowboys are known for their star power on offense, but adding someone like Hunter could provide them with the most exciting weapon in the NFL. Imagine pairing him with CeeDee Lamb and having that combination of playmaking ability on both sides of the ball. But it's not just his athletic ability that sets him apart. Hunter's mentality and football IQ are off the charts. Watching him read the field, anticipate plays, and elevate his game in clutch moments, it's clear that this kid is the kind of player you can build a franchise around. So, why does Travis Hunter make so much sense for the Cowboys? Let's start with the obvious. He checks off multiple boxes. First, cornerback is a position of need for Dallas. While Diggs is an incredible playmaker, the Cowboys will need to find a long-term solution, and Travis Hunter could be that guy who comes in and immediately impacts the secondary. He has the size, speed, and instincts to be a lockdown corner in the NFL. But even if you already have an established cornerback duo, Having Hunter gives you the flexibility to move him around and put him in a variety of situations, whether that's on the field as a cornerback or even occasionally on offense as a wide receiver or return man. Then there's the offensive weapon factor. Dak Prescott has been in need of more weapons to open up the passing game. Hunter is a serious threat at wide receiver with his ability to stretch the field and create mismatches, whether he's working the short routes or going deep. He's got the speed to blow past defenders and the hands to haul in those tough catches in traffic. Pairing him with Lamb gives the Cowboys a potentially dangerous 1-2 punch that would put fear into any defense. But what really makes Hunter such a special prospect is that he's not just about raw talent. His ability to impact the game in multiple facets makes him a unique player. He's the type of guy who can come in and immediately make plays in the return game, potentially take snaps as a receiver, and then switch over and shut down the best wideouts in the league when he's playing corner. That kind of versatility is a game changer. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about the Cowboys' draft position? Will they even be able to land a player like Hunter? That's the big question, and unfortunately, that's something only time will tell. The 2025 draft will be loaded with talent, but Travis Hunter's stock has only been rising, and it's likely he'll be in high demand. Depending on where the Cowboys land in the draft order, they may need to make a move if they want to secure him. This could mean trading up, something Jerry Jones has been known to do when he's got his eyes set on a particular player. We've seen it before with moves for guys like Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb, and this could be another one of those moments where the Cowboys push their chips in to land a future star. Ultimately, Travis Hunter represents everything the Cowboys could want in a draft pick: high upside, versatility, immediate impact, and long-term potential. Sure, there are other players on the board who could help the Cowboys in certain areas, but Hunter's ability to impact the game in multiple ways makes him one of the most enticing players in this entire draft class. If Jerry Jones and the front office want to make a statement about building for the future, this could be the player who helps take this team to the next level. Of course, there are other positions that need attention: offensive line depth, another pass rusher, and maybe even another wide receiver to complement Lamb. But if there's a player in the 2025 draft who can change the trajectory of a team, it's Travis Hunter. And it's hard to imagine Jerry Jones passing on such a unique talent if the opportunity presents itself. So, Cowboys Nation, what do you think? Should Jerry Jones pull the trigger and go all in for Travis Hunter in the 2025 draft? Would you want to see the Cowboys trade up to secure him, or should they stick to their current needs and build for the future in another way? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. This is a huge decision for the Cowboys, and I want to hear from you. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more in-depth analysis as we get closer to the draft. Until next time, Cowboys fans, remember, it's not just about getting up, it's about getting better. Let's ride.